What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Taco Boy here, coming at you with another YouTube video, and today we are going to be on 2K looking at the 2016-2017 NBA roster. I'm going to be giving my thoughts on each team's roster, and that's basically about it. We're going to be going through, it's going to be a two-parter. I'm going to do the first 15 teams this episode, and the second half of the league, the next 15 teams, next episode. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Let's get right into this. Now we're going to start with the 76ers, and we're going to go all the way to the Magic for the first video, and after the Magic we're going to continue into the second video from the Mavericks to the Wizards, sorry. So starting out with the 76ers, the home squad. I mean, I was kind of shocked about this a little bit, was that they got Jarrett Bayless. I didn't think they honestly were even looking at him, or that he was even looking at them. But also they grabbed Gerald Henderson, which is interesting, and Sergio Rodriguez. But I mean, the rest of the roster looks basically the same. They don't have maybe Henry Sims or other very bad players like that. But I mean, besides that, all basically looks the same, except for, you know, Ben Simmons joining the squad. So next up we have the Bucks. Now the Bucks, I didn't see too much of a difference except for two main people join. You know, they got Dellavedova and Teletovic. Now, I mean, Dellavedova fits with this team amazingly because of how young he is. I don't really know about Teletovic though. I mean, I know the squad was like, if you look, the squad is very, very young. Like, the oldest player besides Teletovic is OJ Mayo, who's 29 years old. Like, that's crazy. But besides that, I mean, besides Teletovic and Dellavedova joining, it all basically looks the same, you know. They got Thon Maker, but that's about it for my thoughts on the Bucks. Next up, we got the Bulls, one of the most talked about teams right now besides the Thunder and Warriors, and they picked up Wade, Rondo, and Lopez, and Calderon. Now, which really surprised me. Also, that they moved Jimmy Butler from shooting guard to small forward so they can put Dwayne Wade in, and they got rid of Mike Dunleavy. Which, I mean, or they didn't, they did. I think they traded them. But either way, besides this, the team really looks the same. Without Joakim Noah, Derrick Rose, it basically looks the same, you know, without Mike Dunleavy. It's all the same people, Tosh Gibson, you know. But besides that, I mean, there's not really too much else to say about it, except for Wade joining with them. That's the biggest headline right now, so. Next up, we have the Cavs. The Cavs look so much the same. I couldn't tell a single difference, except for the fact that they picked up Kay Felder in the draft. That's the only difference I saw. Dante Jones, I believe, still was playing for them. James Jones, I know, was playing for them. The team is the exact same, basically. Like, I don't know anybody who would decline LeBron James' offer to play on his team. Like, that's pretty stupid, especially since the fact that he's the greatest player. He's basically leading you to great things every single season. But, I mean, you could tell these players think the same thing because they're still on the team, so. Next up, I believe we have the Clippers. No, the Celtics, sorry. Now, this team, I mean, I don't really watch. I don't really know. The only thing I noticed that was a little different was that Al Horford was now on the team. That's really it. And, no, I thought it was Joseph Young, but no. I mean, the team looks the same to me, except for they don't have a couple people anymore. But besides that, they look the same. And that's just my thoughts. I mean, I don't really know who was on that team exactly to tell. I know Tyler Seller was, and he's gone, or Cody Seller was one of them, I don't remember. But either way, he's gone. That's really all I see. Next, we got the Clippers. They look the same, really. I mean, I don't see anybody that's different, except for, I mean, this is the best the best player without a doubt coming out of the draft. His name is Diamond Stone. Like, come on, his name is Diamond Stone. His name just fits so well. But, I mean, that's a joke. He's not the best player, clearly. But, I mean, the team still looks the same. It's not really anything different. So, yeah. Next up, we got the Grizzlies. Now, the Grizzlies basically look the same to me, except for they picked up Chandler Parsons and Tony Wroten. But besides that, I mean, they look the same. They got Birdman, but I don't see anything else that's too different. Another team that I don't really watch, I don't really like, so I don't know anything about their roster or what it was. That's just my opinion. Next, we got the Hawks, which another team that really shocked me because they got rid of their two best players besides Paul Millsap. So Yeah, it was pretty stupid. I mean, they picked up Dwight Howard over Al Horford. Not bad. They had Dennis Schroeder, but I mean, he's definitely going to be getting good soon. So, I mean, you can't really be too mad at that. Besides that, I mean, the team looks the same, really. I think Thiago Splitter just signed with them, but that's about all I can see that's different. But besides that, let's continue. Now we have the Heat, another team that is very interesting to look at because of the fact that they have Hassan Whiteside, who just recently was like recognized just because of how good he was this year. In future and past years, he wasn't. I mean, like anything amazing. It's not like what he was now. Like this year, like last year and this year are probably going to be hands down his best 2 seasons. But besides that, his team is probably going to be terrible. I mean, Goran Dragic isn't that great. Chris Bosh is suffering from blood clots, so it's like he's going to be out forever. I didn't know they picked up Mario Chalmers again, but Justice Winslow, he's going to be, I mean, he's still very, very young. In the next few years, he'll probably get a lot better. Josh Richardson's looking like he's going to get a lot better, too. Gerald Green's just not that great anymore. Darrell Wright, same thing, not that great anymore. I don't really know too much about this Danny Granger. I don't even think plays for them, and I'm pretty sure these two are like reserve players or out in retirement. But besides that, this team isn't looking too good, especially since their best players are their big men. But I mean, you can't really sleep on them too much because, you know, they do have Whiteside, so you gotta look at them. Next, we got the Hornets, and this one kind of was interesting that Batum signed for them with them, sorry, and you know, besides that, the team looks the same. Roy Hibbert signed with them. That's about it. That's all I really noticed. Everything else looks the same, but I mean, another team, like, I don't really watch them that much, so I don't know who was on the roster, who wasn't on the roster, to tell who is now new there. But besides that, we'll continue. Next, we got the Jazz, another team that this is probably my least favorite team in the league because of one man right here, and that man is Gordon Hayward. I don't know why. I just feel like he's one of the cockiest players in the NBA. I don't know why. It's something about it. But I mean, besides that, the rest of the team looks the same. They got George Hill now, Joe Johnson too, Shelvin Mack. That I know that's from the Hawks. Besides that, everything really looks the same. I mean, it's not like there's anything too different. But let's continue with the Kings, which again, I don't know why this is still the team because, I mean, yes, DeMarcus Cousins is getting paid hella good money, like $35 million on a 2-year contract. That's pretty good, especially since he's not like the best player in the NBA. He's probably top 3 centers, but besides that, he's like 10th in the league in best player. But either way, he's still so good that I don't know why he's still with this terrible, terrible team. Like, this team isn't good. Like, you can't even say it is, because it's not. Like, I mean, yes, it has picked up Matt Barnes and, what is it, Aaron Aflalo, but they're not all-stars. They're not, you know, superstars. They're nothing big. They're just another everyday player in the league. But, I mean, I don't know. It's just a shame that DeMarcus Cousins is still with such a terrible squad. But, I mean, if he's getting paid enough, why not? That's what I say. Next, we got the Knicks. And this one was interesting so much because of Derrick Rose joining, and Joakim Noah joining, Brandon Jennings joining, Courtney Lee joining, all these interesting new players that are joining. But, I mean, looking at this squad, it's pretty set. Like, that's a very good small forward, a decent point guard, a decent shooting guard in Courtney Lee. You have an up-and-coming power forward slash center, and then you have a center who's still pretty decent. So, I mean, this squad is, if they don't make the playoffs, I'll be shocked personally, but I think they're going to probably be 8 or 7 seed, maybe even 6, but it's just, you know, how I look at it. Next up, we have the Lakers, and this is one of the last few teams that we're on, which is interesting because they picked up Luol Deng. After getting rid of, like, after Kobe retires, they pick up Luol Deng, you know, and they pick up Timothy Mozgov, you know, nothing besides that really looks too different. I mean, their best player is now getting old like Kobe was, so I mean, the team is not, like, gonna do anything, so, I mean, that's how I look at it. And I believe this last one. Yep, the Magic is the last team we have for today. And this team, besides Serge Ibaka joining, I was very confused at why Bismack Biyombo is now in that squad. But I mean, if you get paid enough, man, he gets paid enough. What's he getting paid? $70 million for 4 years. That's a lot of money. I mean, besides, you know, Bismack and Serge, I mean, I saw Michael Beasley and Jeff Green join. That was interesting to me. Pretty sure CJ Watson played for the Pacers. I think so. I think Jody Meeks played for the Pistons too. So besides them two, I mean, that's interesting. But I mean, and then Shabazz Napier played for the Heat. But I mean, they got what, 5 new players? So you know, it's pretty interesting to me. But besides that, I mean, the team's still looking kind of iffy. I mean, it's not like they're definitely going to be championship, even like conference champions within the next few years. But that's just my thoughts. So if you guys enjoyed, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe for more awesome content. It has been your boy Taco Bowl. Peace.